Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Joe, for those of you that haven't watched before. For returning subscribers, hello. So in today's video then, I'm sat inside again in front of the computer. This is a little bit unlike us on our channel. However, the weather has been particularly terrible. You'll probably notice behind me here, this would be easier, that the trees are blowing around. It's been raining all day, so I haven't had a chance to get outside and film. So I'm going to do some stuff inside. Now, what I'm going to look at now is if you are in the market to try and make some money out of some golf stuff on eBay, can I help you find some deals and something that actually you might be able to flip? So we're going to start very simply with golf job lots. So I've just literally typed in golf job lots into eBay. And then there's loads of things that first have come up. So you've got things like a job lot of 500 brand new premium full leather gloves. I think you're going to have an issue though shifting 500 gloves because a lot of people are quite fussy about gloves. So personally for me, I'd leave that alone. But if I was in your shoes or in anyone's shoes trying to make some money on eBay, how would I do it? So job lot 1,000 mixed golf grips. See, that's fine. The only problem is with selling golf grips, very often you're going to have to fit them. They also perish. And by the looks of that, unless that's upside down, that doesn't look legit, which is also an issue. Saying that, it's from a decent brand. Well, it's got decent feedback, so I'm sure it is. However, the fact that hasn't got Golf Pride on it seems a little bit concerning. Unless it's not even a Golf Pride grip, but it looks like a multi-compound. So I'd leave that sort of thing alone. A lot of people are buying these old golf clubs like this, unless you get really lucky and find a Scotty or something in it. I mean, that honestly looks like it's gone through the wars. You know, 225 quid for 300 clubs. I mean, this sounds terrible, but not many people now are searching. Like, you know, you wouldn't search for a wooden-headed driver or in one of these really old woods. You know, they're just not worth anything anymore. Maybe in terms of scrap in the nicest way, but they're really not worth much money. Technology, unfortunately, has just moved on since then. Got somebody selling X demos by the looks of their job lot 9 tons by Ironheads. So that's some X demos. Got to make sure then you have the key. They're really hard to shift. What else have we got? 10 tons by Rare job lot Ryder Cup Trifold Golf Town. £118. Golf National. Yeah. You might make a few quid off that. Sell them at £25 each, you probably could. You know, 25 quid for a towel isn't nuts. There's a good one. It's quite big. Great. There's your first one. That you could sell that. So anybody who's first on there, go and have a look. So it's 10 tons by Rare, job lot Ryder Cup Trifold golf towels by local golf sales. So that is a reasonable price. Very large bag or player's towel. Yeah, great. That you're going to make some cash. Okay, you've got to try hard to flip them, but you put one of those up at £25 a towel, something like that, you're in a good spot. Job lot of Callaway Cap Black Tour, black of 12. Yeah, you're going to make some money of that as well. Is it a proper, saying that logo looks old. 12 pack of Callaway hats that say how old they are, we dispatched within 24 hours. That's not a bad price. I mean, again, you're probably going to flip that. You could easily flip that. You know, you've only got to get 3-4 quid a hat. It's possible. So yeah, I would highly recommend that. Your vintage golf balls, avoid those, but hats and towels, wow, I mean, you get rid of that very, very quickly. Those two are seen. So yeah, that sort of thing, you're going to make some money. Now, I think the real place where if you want to buy and sell stuff and you want to start looking at the more current market, drivers are normally a good place to go. They do tend to not hold their value very well in terms of retail. However, what you'll find is, and it's a bit of a secret, well, it's not much of a secret in the golf industry, but it's the same with sort of cars. So let's say, for example, you go and buy a £400 driver. I won't mention any names, but you go and buy a £400 driver. The moment you go and hit that club, it's worth a lot less. Now, companies such as Golf Bidder, or other companies that buy golf clubs will not give you the full value of what that club's worth. So let's say, for example, you go and hit it twice. You might be able to sell it for £350, let's say. A company such as the one I mentioned might only offer you £250. They have to make a cut. They have to make some money out of that situation. Now, that's obviously great for them. It's great for you if you're busy. It's like we buy any car. It's just if you value your time and you're not that bothered about losing a few quid, the option's there and you get rid of it really quickly. I'd always recommend something like eBay though. It gives you a good chance to, sell it for potentially a little bit more money. Your pro might give you a decent trade in as well. But if anything, ask them what it's worth. Sometimes the pros don't want to touch it. However, they will be more than happy to give you some guidance in terms of, do I want to buy, he doesn't want to buy that club, but he will give you some guidance in terms of how much is it worth? How would you sell it? What wording would you put? He might even sell it for you on eBay and just take a small cut. It's worth noting that half the time, we are more than happy to give you a club box as well, if it means that it's not going to be sat in our shop for ages and then we have to try and sell it. Obviously very different with your £400 driver, but you get some drivers that you give 60 quid for, and around the £120 mark, sometimes it's a tough sell. So let's go something like Callaway Maverick as an example. It'd just be intriguing to see how much they are. So Callaway Maverick driver, there's only one on there. Maybe it's too new. Genuine tour supply, rare high. Wow. £3,185. That should have been the last video. That's probably the most expensive Maverick driver I've ever seen. In order to make money, you've got to go a little bit older. You've got to be a little bit crafty about it. So like, for example, I bought my Titleist 907. So I'm just going to put D2. These sorts of things are where you could make some money. So, I mean, that one there, he's 69 quid, let's say, for a 9-1... Is that 913? Yeah, 913 D2, 69 quid. So let's keep that in mind. Let's go 913 D2. So £52 pre-owned, 60 for just the head. So if you had a shaft laying around, great. Crazy though how cheap these are compared to obviously what they were to begin with. But £67, 75, 121, 57. There we go. 1 hour, 33 minutes today. That looks in pretty good nick. So I turn it over and it's been skied. No, it hasn't. Oh, okay. There we go. So that sort of thing there. Let's say you got that for £80, 90 quid. By the looks of the market on here, you could make a slight profit on that. If you list it at 110, 94, something like that, you might make a bit. Now, obviously the issue with buying individuals like this is then eBay are going to take a cut, PayPal take a cut. You've got to then obviously spend your time listing it. Is your time worth 10 quid? No. There you go. Bulk buy Castle tees. How many times do you get people in the shop want a pack of Castle tees? They're like £1.50. Here, you can buy 1,500 tees for £6.50. I mean, that's bonkers. That's so good. So something like that, great. 4 head covers, gloves, new balls, towel, would avoid that. New golf. Oh, is that all new head covers? Again, you're probably going to struggle to sell it. Everyone wants a matching head cover or an animal. It tends to be the theme. The grips is a tough one. I know earlier I dismissed grips. Yes, because they're perishable and you don't know what you're getting. If you could offer a gripping service, that might be worth your time. Let's say you made it £5 a grip. Times that by 1,000, you're in some quite good money. But including fitting, £5 a grip isn't bad. You can maybe go less, £3 a grip. It'd just be a case of knowing how to fit them. I know, because I know how to fit grips, it doesn't take that long, so that could be worth doing. But yeah, I mean, looking through these, there are bits and pieces. It seems to be more accessories. I'm amazed that I've said no to gloves now. I'm starting to think if I've got that wrong, but I think you'd struggle with gloves. I think gloves are a real personal choice. I mean, I have, bear with me, G4 gloves. So I've got these here. I will be doing a review on these. But I mean, I use these and I think they're absolutely brilliant. I've been a real fan of the way they feel and the medium fit in those, and that seems to fit me perfectly. And I probably wouldn't go back to another glove at the moment. But I think that's a real personal choice. So what I'm getting at then with this video is the job lots. Make sure it's something where you wouldn't necessarily have to go and see it. Say something like a glove, for example. Personally, I want to try it on first before I ordered one. I want to make sure it fits my hand. I want to make sure the leather's right. And also, you can't tell when you're buying it as if it's rubbish. If it's rubbish, you've basically wasted a load of money. Grips, a little bit easier. It's a shame, unfortunately, you don't know what you're getting. It'd be nice if they said how many of each grip you were getting, which it doesn't. That would be really nice. So I think those towels are a great buy. First person to buy those towels is going to have a great time selling those. Just you're gonna make a good few quid on those. And then the other one are the teas. Teas you can just make fortunes selling. I mean, you could churn them out at £1 for a pack of teas. Cheaper than you're going to find them anywhere else. You could do free postage. Maybe not. Oh, that's a good point. Postage on that. You might have to buy it in packs. Maybe do a pack of 10 for £10 or a pack of 10 for £8 and then cheap postage. Then it might be worth someone's time, but that's worth looking at. So I'm not going to be doing any of this at the moment, but certainly I think when the winter comes around, I might do this as a little bit on the side just to sort of see how it goes. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry, there's probably a little bit of waffle in there. It's tough to kind of scroll and talk at the same time. I have to get better at doing that. But yeah, guys, I hope you really enjoyed the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. It does help us out so much, and we look forward to seeing you again in one of our future videos. So guys, thank you, and see you all very soon.